All right, guys. Awesome.
Nice job, girl.
Way to go, Mamie. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here with the training.
Kyle, can I just share too? One other avenue. So Alexis isn't able to be on the call tonight, but just to share with the group that the avenue she took is she actually at her workplace did just like set up a table and she had samples available. And from that, she booked 5 wellness profiles. So I know she's gotten out 4 trial packs as well already this week.
Fantastic.
So it's kind of a different avenue, not necessarily through social media, but definitely had little samples of the shake. So
cool. You guys heard it all then. We got some Facebook, we got some Instagram, we got some banging downs of doors, and we got some working the workplace. You know, I think that's awesome. Jim Rohn, he's the same guy that writes 7 Strategies. He talks about like the power of part-time a lot of time. You know, when you have another part-time job, like reaching out to your coworkers and helping them get as good of results and feel as good as you do is a fantastic way. So shout out to Alexis for that. Thanks for sharing, Julie. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here with our PowerPoint. Oh, there it is. So if you do not have pen and paper, you want to grab that right now because we got a lot of notes to take tonight. So don't have to drag it over first. Oh, there you go. Wow. Wives are great. If you guys don't have a wife, you should get yourself one. They're really cool. That's a husband joke. Disregard it. All right. She's doing all this for me. All right, we're here. All right, guys. Get to Senior Consultant Class 2. Thank you very much, Beth. We're going to go through this. So tonight we wanted to talk a little bit about, last week we focused on launching your business. And this week we want to focus just briefly on a little bit of the Herbalife history, okay? So we heard a lot of stories last week, but like what is this company that we're working with? What's kind of the background? And so we want to touch a little bit about that. So Herbalife's history, Mark Hughes, founded in 1980. That puts us at 37 years in business, guys. That fact alone is huge. You see a lot of health and wellness, a lot of, as Julie always says at her HOM, like fitness and wellness is kind of the in thing right now. So you get a lot of companies popping up. It's like, well, how long have you been in business? Oh, like 2 or 3 years. 37 years in business. And it was started by this man, Mark Hughes, at the age of 23. So if there's any young people on the call that you're like, man, like tackling this whole like start a business thing, he started a whole company at 23. So, and Mark's goal was really to spread good nutrition all around the world. His mom had ended up, she dieted all of her life, took like prescription diet pills, and he just wanted to find a healthy, safe way to people to lose weight. And the great thing is now Herbalife's not only just in Wisconsin, Minnesota, right? But it's all over the U.S. and actually over 90 countries around the world. So Mark made it his dream that he wants, like, you go to someone's house and what do they always offer you? Coffee, right? He made his dream that you go to someone's house and they have to have Herbalife in their house because it is so popular and so many people want to get healthy. Have Herbalife the same way people have coffee at their house, right? So guys, we want to talk a little bit about Herbalife facts, okay? So here's the thing when it comes to the Herbalife products, and you're going to want to write these down because when you bring your products to the marketplace, when you bring your business to the marketplace, you want to have confidence in what you're talking about, okay? So here's the thing about Herbalife products. They are not evaluated by the FDA because we are food, not medication. This is a good thing, okay? You can always talk to people, they're like, oh, like Herbalife this, or like it's just a food, right? Someone said to me one time, they're like, well, can you take too much Herbalife? I don't know, can you eat too many vegetables? I'm pretty sure not. Herbalife is food, and that's why we're not evaluated by the FDA. But we do follow some FDA regulations, and these are huge for us because it gives you confidence in what we're doing, okay? Number 1, we follow the labeling law. So we had someone that came in today, and they're like, I need gluten-free. What is on the label is in the products in every serving. So if somebody can't have something, okay, it has to say it on the label, okay? So if they're allergic to gluten, on the label, they have to follow it. It has to say wheat, okay? So if someone comes to you and says, hey, can I take Herbalife? I have blah, 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 some disease or some condition. Look on the label and see if what they have or what they cannot take is in it. And that's where you can have the confidence to know, oh yeah, this doesn't have wheat or this doesn't have this or that in it. It's totally safe to take, okay? So know that the labeling law is great in that way. The second regulation we follow is the megadosing law. So basically that means you can take all these products together and not have too much of one thing. Okay, so I guess, you go into GNC, right? You grab this product from this shelf and this product from another shelf and this product. There might be a fear that's like, I might be getting way too much vitamin A here because I got a bunch of different stuff, right? If you're only on Herbalife and following the Herbalife program, you will never have too much of one ingredient. And that's amazing to know, okay? But here's what happens, guys. We want to give you a little bit tip to bring to the marketplace. So one thing we want you to know is you are going to have people that come to you that are like, well, I heard this about the Herbalife products or something, right? What we want you guys to know is out of all the things we hear during the day, all the things we hear during the life, most often what you hear is 10% fact and 90% opinion, okay? So someone comes to you and they're like, well, I heard that you can't eat too much protein. Like this much protein is bad for you. Okay. We don't want you to argue with them. Okay. Arguing is a waste of time. Neither party leaves happy. Okay. We want you just to have a nice calm response where you say, I don't know about that. All I know is, and then enter your result. Right. So let's say somebody came to me and was like, hey, I heard you can't eat that much protein. I'd be like, well, I don't know about that. All I know is I follow my good nutrition plan, get about 170 grams of protein per day. I've lost 34 pounds and put on 12 pounds of lean muscle. And the best part is I feel great. Easy as that, right? Somebody comes to you and says, I heard you just lose weight fast on Herbalife, but then it comes right back. Well, I don't know about that. All I know is I lost 34 pounds on the products, put on 12 pounds of lean muscle, and I've been able to keep that weight off for the past 6 years. Okay. So the goal here is not to argue with anybody. Okay. The goal here is to come back, say, I don't know about that. All I know is then enter your own personal result. Because here's the best part, guys. Someone can't argue with your own personal result. Right? Like I've lost 34 pounds. No one can come to me and be like, no, you didn't. Okay, now you really know you're arguing with someone that doesn't know what they're talking about, right? Like they can't argue with that. So whatever the response is, it could be something crazy. I heard when you drink too much Herbalife tea, you lose your left toe. Well, I don't know about that. All I know is I've been drinking Herbalife tea like 1,000 times a day for the last 7 years, and my left toe is still intact. It can be anything, right? Let's practice. Who wants to be a guinea pig? Take 2 volunteers. Emma, nice. Now I got to think of something clever. Go ahead and unmute yourself, girl.
All volunteers tribute.
All right, ask me if I want to get started on the Herbalife products.
Wait, what?
Ask me. Give me an invite. Give me a good invitation. I'm a potential customer. Give me a good invite. I'm putting you on the spot now.
So am I just making something up?
No, you just say, hey Kyle, would you like to get started on the Herbalife?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Kyle, you want to get started on Herbalife products?
I don't know, Emma. I heard that when you take their products, you get way too much caffeine and energy, and you just never sleep. I heard my buddy didn't sleep for 3 years when he was on Herbalife. I don't know.
Well, all I know is I'm really bad at this.
So I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
All I
know is I've gotten sleep while drinking the tea, but also I feel energized.
Perfect. That's it.
I don't know. I'm
awesome. So bad at it. No, because then my response is okay, good. Now my worry is out of there. Here's the thing, guys. We want you to remember that whenever somebody questions anything in life, really, but specifically Herbalife, they want to know 2 things. Sorry, I missed the first one for a second. Is it safe and does it work? That's the only things they want to know. Is it safe or it doesn't work? So if somebody came, Emma, that was a great response. If they're okay. I don't know about that. All I know is I've been on Herbalife for 2 years and I get great sleep. And the best part is I'm actually super energized. That's it. And then they're great. Now I know it's safe and it works. Boom. Easy enough. Who else? Who wants to go next? Sherry. Nice. Good volunteer. All right. Okay. Ask me if I want to be on Herbalife. Go ahead.
Hey, Kyle, I have this great new product. Do you want to try it? It's called Herbalife.
Ooh, Herbalife. I heard about that. I heard that you get really constipated and can't poop for days on Herbalife.
Well, I don't know about that, but I've been on Herbalife since the end of September, and it has actually made me more regular. And I've also lost, I don't know exactly how much because my coach is mean and won't tell me how much weight I've lost, but I feel amazing and I have amazing energy too.
Awesome. That was a perfect response.
I
Yeah.
poop.
I don't know about that. All I know is I pooped every day since I started Herbalife, right? I mean,
All I know is I poop all the time after I have my shake.
there you go. There you go. Genius. You guys are masters as is. Look how much fun we're having, right? Now, here's the thing. You guys need to have as much fun and confidence when somebody does come to you, right? Because the reality of the situation is no one's going to come to you and be like, I heard you lost your left toe. But people will come to you and be like, no, I heard my buddy did that and like he was really constipated all the time. Like they'll say stuff like that. You need to have this fun, energized, laughing attitude that you just had. Be like, oh, I don't know about that. All I know is I've been on products for 6 years and I've lost 34 pounds. And just go from there. Boom. End of conversation. Awesome, guys. Way to go. Let's bring back up this and we'll keep going. View. Present. Okay. Boom. Is this you or me? Okay, guys. So, and this is going to be a third part of like Herbalife. So we first talked about a little bit of Herbalife history, a little bit about, I don't know about that. And we want to talk to you now about like the wheel of success. Okay. This is going to be the core of what Herbalife is. Okay. We know this, the veterans on this call will tell you, when you've got this little circle going strong, your business is growing. If you're starting to fault in one of these three areas and not doing so hot, your business starts to struggle, okay? So let's explain these a little bit because this is important and really Mark Hughes taught us was like the basis of your business, okay? First off is use, okay? So use means using the products. I've heard, I think it was maybe Chris Bickerstaff at one of our last trainings. He was like, use and abuse. How much Herbalife products can I put into my body every single day? Follow the labels. But how much product can I put in? Like, what's the best result I can get? Here's what that's going to do for you. Number one, you're your own walking billboard, right? The more you use the products, the more you get a bigger smile, your waist slims down a little bit, you're feeling good, you're walking with a little bit more swagger because you've been rocking your multivitamin and you've been drinking your tea. You're a walking billboard. People are going to want what you have. When you start a conversation, you're going to be able to have that much more confidence at saying, hey, would you like to get started on this tea with me? Would you like to get started on a 3-day trial pack? Here's the results it's given me, okay? That's the first part, your own walking billboard. But number two, when you're constantly chasing your level 10 results and you're nailing your program, you know, this is, I guess, a little bit of the magic in Herbalife. Like, things start happening for you, right? When you are doing amazing and you're following your program and you're loving your results and you're loving your products, it's crazy how many conversations you can get into, right? You attract success because of your confidence, because of your product usage, okay? So if you want to attract 5 to 7 customers every single month, make sure you are nailing your product usage, okay? Nailing it, okay? Step 2 is wear, okay? This is super simple. Wearing the brand. Back in the day, that was these giant buttons that said, lose weight now, ask me how, or earn what you're worth. Nowadays, we're so lucky. We've got, I don't know if you guys can see me right now, I don't know, but I've got like a 24 hat on. We've got, ask me about my 3-day trial button. I love Herbalife Nutrition button. Still not sure if you guys can see me, but Be Fit Now, ask me how. Herbalife 24. You guys can go like Etsy, the official Herbalife website, whatever it is. I mean, and you guys can get Herbalife clothing all the time, okay? Now, disclaimer here, we don't want you jumping around like the Herbalife kangaroo where your socks are Herbalife and your shoes are Herbalife and you got 2 different buttons on and you got Herbalife shorts and Herbalife yoga pants and an Herbalife shirt with an Herbalife coat. Like, that might be a little too much. You know, you come hopping up like the Herbalife kangaroo and you're like, would you like to try my trial pack? And someone's like, no, I don't. You know, but you come in with a nice little button and somebody's like, they're staring at it. You give it a nice little tap and you're like, oh, have you heard about this? Let me tell you a little bit about my 34 pounds down and my 12 pounds of lean muscle I've gained, right? That's what wearing the brand does for you. Plus, it just gives you confidence and tells people, heck yeah, I'm proud to be an Herbalife distributor. I'm proud to be in a nutrition club. I'm proud to be on these products. Of course, I'm going to wear this button. And of course, guys, the last part of this is talk, okay? You can use the products all day. You can wear the brand. But if you're not talking to people on a consistent basis, you're not going to find clients, okay? And talking these days is great, right? We always joke, like, back in the day, it was a lot of, like, you stood in the line at a grocery store and you had to strike up a conversation. Nowadays, not only do you get to do that, but you get to do social media. You get to do in-services at businesses or your work. You get to run weight loss challenges. Make sure, though, you're talking to people about the products, talking to people about the results, talking to people about our amazing company, about the nutrition clubs, so people can be as excited as you are. And when you constantly use where talk, use where talk, use where talk, use where talk, you'll be amazed at the results you get. Okay, but let's talk about this, guys. What if one of these starts faltering, right? You're wearing the brand, you're talking to people, but you're not taking your products very well. You know, you're not drinking your tea twice a day. You're not taking your shakes. But the circle's not complete, okay? You can be wearing and talk to people, but when you wear the brand, you're not as proud about it. When you talk to people, you're not as excited, okay? You know, we want you guys to have all three parts of the wheel, and you'll be that much more successful in your endeavors.
Hey, Kyle, can I add something to that?
Sure.
You know, honestly, that 3-day trial pack that went out, the only reason I even sent her a Facebook message was to get my 10 quota in for that day. I was like, I need to, Kyle and I said 10 a day, 10 a day. So I'm like finding people I hadn't sent one to. And I just sent her just to make my quota for the day. I had no clue. I never dreamt that she would do a 3-day trial.
Nice.
And went out the door today.
Awesome.
So stop with the preconceived and talk to everybody.
Absolutely. And, you know, we always joke that those first few, it always seems like you do 10 invites, the first 5 are no's, right? It's almost like God's testing you. It was like, are you going to send out the other 5? Because those other 5 are going to be the ones that say yes, right? That last one's going to be the one that says yes. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Sherry. All right, guys. And last thing from my part, we want to just go over quickly packaging your story, okay? So here's how this works, okay? We want to tell you guys how to, you've gotten a result on Herbalife. Okay, here's the scene. You've gotten a result on Herbalife. You step into an elevator. You're on the first floor. You're going up to the 12th floor. Somebody else steps in, and they say, hey, tell me about that button you got on. You need to be able, in like 30 seconds, tell them your story without saying too much information, without leaving anything out, but making sure you can give them your result and help them be interested in Herbalife. So it really is as simple as this. You say before Herbalife, and you say 3 things that happened to you before Herbalife. Usually these are bad things, okay? Then you say, yeah, you're gonna wanna write this down, guys, because this is gonna be an action item for you guys. So you say before Herbalife, 3 things that weren't so good. Then you're gonna say, I got started on a whatever program you got started on, Lean and Fit program. And the first thing I noticed was, and let us know the first thing you noticed. Whatever the very first thing you noticed when you tried to shake or got in your program, let us know. And then you say, now and this is usually where you say your result, like I'm now 34 pounds down. And the best part is, and you say whatever the best part is. Okay, so this is, I'll leave that up there for a second so you can write it down, but Beth and I will give you our example. So I'll say, hi guys, my name is Kyle. Before Herbalife, I was tired, I was overworked, and because of my poor eating, I had excess weight. I got started on a Lean and Fit program, and the first thing I noticed was how full I felt. I couldn't believe how full the shake made me. Now, I'm down 34 pounds, and the best part is I've actually put on 12 pounds of lean muscle. Boom. Did I add anything to any of those things? No. Did I leave anything out? No. Was it simple and concise? Yes. This is exactly how we want to hear your stories. If I ever catch you on the street and say, boom, Mamie, tell me your story. You want to say these things. Beth, give us an example.
Before Herbalife, I was tired, overweight, and had low self-confidence. I got started on a Lean and Fit program, and the first thing I noticed was how much energy I had. I had so much energy, I was able to make it through my 4-hour dance practice and go home and study for my AP tests. Awesome. Now I'm down 29 pounds, and the best part is I feel comfortable in my own shoes.
Very cool. Julie, can I have you go?
Before Herbalife, I was a registered nurse. I was exhausted and I was very overweight. I got started on an advanced Lean and Fit program, and the first thing I noticed was energy. Now I have energy out the roof, and the best part is I feel better in my 40s than I do in my 20s.
Perfect. You guys kind of get the hang of this a little bit? Pretty simple, pretty simple. This is going to be an action item, so I hope you wrote these down because we're going to have you guys packaging your story this week, okay? Was that a question? Or do you need to see it again still?
I see it. Quick.
I'll give it up for 10 more seconds. Boom.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna transition into our client flow, okay? And really what this means is how do we take a client from the invitation process, so when we initially invite them, transfer them to a 3-day trial pack, and then upgrade them to a full program. What does that whole process look like, okay? And I think that's a great skill to have, right? All of these 3-day trial packs that we have out right now, how is that gonna work with transitioning them into full program clients, okay? So this is what we're gonna walk through. And as we go through this, you guys, again, this is gonna be a piece of our action items. So really take great notes on what this client flow is. And the best part is that you guys are doing this right now. We have got trial packs out, which means that we have already begun the invitation process, right? We had to do the invitation. We had to talk, like Kyle talked about, use where talk. We had to talk to people in order to get them to start their 3-day trial packs, okay? So we're already in this invitation process. And you heard there are multiple ways to do invitations, okay? Invitation to a 3-day trial pack. Invitation into the nutrition club. Invitation to Fit Camp, to Tabata, to Zumba. Invitation to a weight loss challenge. So these are all different examples of invitations or different examples of that talk portion of use where talk. Okay, so we sent out an invitation. Okay, Teresa watches the video and she says yes, she would like to try one. Okay, so what's great, you guys, is that this works whether you're meeting with Teresa in person or if she's long distance. Okay, so you can see here, Teresa's like, yes, I would love to try a 3-day trial pack. You invited her to check out the video. She watched the 3-day trial video. We asked her, hey, what did you like best? She shared that with you and is like, yes, I definitely want to try one, okay? So here's what happens next. We set the appointment, okay? Let's set a time to meet in the next couple of days. We can get you your pack and walk through how to use it to make sure you're set up for success, okay? This is so key, you guys. Setting the appointment, okay? We never send out packs without that wellness profile, okay? Same thing, we never send out a pack or meet with someone and just give them the pack for them to pay us later. So we always set the appointment and make sure that we get payment before that pack is in their hands, okay? And here's why. We could send that pack and we could say, hey, message me when you get your trial pack and we'll set a time to walk through how to use it and we'll do your wellness profile, right? And unless that happens before that pack is given to them, sometimes what'll happen is they won't message you and you'll message and you won't hear back, right? And then it's like, all of a sudden you'll hear from them and they'll be like, well, yeah, I completed my trial pack already. Ah, what? You completed your trial pack already? I didn't get a chance to walk through how to use it correctly, right? How do you know they're using it correctly? How have you built that relationship with them to really know their goals, right? This whole appointment, this whole wellness profile piece is so important because that is where we set the foundation for what they're going to follow and where we build that relationship, okay? So as we are getting trial packs out, always setting the appointment and taking payment first. Okay, so what does that wellness profile look like? Again, many of us are in the process of doing these wellness profiles, okay? We've got our wellness profile sheet, we've got our flip book, okay? But really the main purpose is to get to know them and build relationships, okay? This is what makes us different than a, hey, here's your products, good luck with them, right? This is that coaching piece. We get to know their eating patterns, right? We can identify what are going to be their blocks, what's going to be their struggle. Are they a late night eater, right? Do they eat a bowl of ice cream before they go to bed every night? Maybe they're not eating breakfast until 11 a.m., which we know does not count as breakfast anymore, right? This is where we get to know that. And if we don't find that out, they could take their trial pack, but maybe they're like, hey, I'm going to do my first shake at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Right? Not how you follow your program. So this is really where we lay that solid foundation, okay? We do their 3-day trial pack walkthrough. We talk about the instructions going through. Here's when you're going to have your shakes. Here's how much water you're going to drink. Talking about the products. You're going to get 6 healthy meal replacement shakes. Complete healthy meal. Vitamins, minerals, protein to help keep you full. Okay? the purpose of the 3-day trial pack, right? This is the purpose of your trial is so that you can test drive it. Make sure you like it. See if it fits into your lifestyle, right? And we're also going to see the awesome results that you're going to get. So really making sure that they're set with their measurement and their weight process. Are you doing with them in person, or are you having them check their weight on their own if they're long distance? And then also, if they are long distance, really making sure that you are in communication with them about when they receive their pack, so you know when to start that follow-up process, okay? So this can vary a little bit whether you're meeting with someone in person or whether they're long distance, but that's the beautiful thing about working with your coach, is that they're gonna go through this with you and they're gonna show you the flow and exactly what they say, and that's that piece of learning. So, and that's why we also have the script book, is to be able to follow through that, okay? So, day 0 text. Okay, so again, this varies a little bit if you send off the pack, or maybe you know what day they're going to start. Okay, so say it's Monday and you know they're going to start Wednesday. Okay, so Tuesday we say, hey Teresa, did you receive your pack, or what day do you plan to start? Or if you know the day that they're planning to start, right? Perfect. Don't forget to grab a weight the night before. Can't wait to see your results. Okay, so making sure that they're not forgetting to grab that weight, and then also prepping them like, hey, I'm so excited. It's going to be an awesome 3 days. I cannot wait to see those results and how awesome you feel. Okay? Then you're very clear on what day they're starting as well. Now you're going to see here, we have day 1, day 2, and day 3. Okay? So these are very specific scripts that your coach is going to have available for you. Okay? And you can see there's a day 1 picture. Pictures that go with these texts. Okay? You guys, there's a great app. It's called WordBoard. Okay? And there's one for Android too. But this is something that you can have right on TextBand.
TextBand, like expand, but TextBand.
Okay, TextBand if you have Android, WordBoard if you have iPhone. What's great, you guys, is that you can actually type these scripts right into your keyboard on your phone. And then you can pull up, you know that you've got Teresa, she's starting day 1. I open my text to Teresa. I hit the little day 1 button and it throws this text up on the screen for her. Okay, so what's nice about that, you guys, is this is where we are following up. Okay, this is where we are finding out, did they make their shake correctly? Did they like their shake, right? Oh, you thought your shake was a 4? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, tell me how you made it. Let's see how we can turn that shake into a 10 for you. And then you find out that, you know, maybe they only use 2 ounces of water and 1 ounce of milk, and so now they're trying to mix their shake and it's turning into pudding, right? Like if we don't follow up, how would we know? Okay. This is also where we're building that relationship and showing them like, this is what it's going to be like when we work together. We've got our day 2 text, checking in their energy levels. Okay. And day 3. Okay. So this again might change a little bit if you're meeting with them in person versus if they are long distance. Okay. But we have this fabulous thing. It is called the day 4 video. Okay. And I always let them know, day 3, congratulations, we made it to day 3. Are you super excited to see your results tomorrow? Right? All along, being their cheerleader, cheering them on, okay? Me too, I cannot wait. Tomorrow morning after you grab your weight, or again, if you might be meeting with them in person, okay, go ahead and send me your results. Then I'm gonna send over a short video that walks through your options for continuing. You can decide which option is best for you, and I'll pull together a meal plan based on your results, okay? And you guys, what I love about this languaging is you can decide on which option is best for you, okay? This is so important, right? Because a lot of times we're like, we get nervous when it comes to this piece where we're closing the sale, right? We're closing the day 4, okay? So this piece, decide which option is best for you. The assumption I just made there was that they are going to continue, right? I didn't say, hey, and if you decide that you want to continue, right? My languaging was decide which option is best for you, and I'll pull together a meal plan, okay? So it's having that assumption that they're going to continue because they've gotten such awesome results. Now we know, based on the statistics, right, that not everybody upgrades, and it's okay. Right? It's okay that not everybody upgrades. We're going to have people who are going to do their trial pack, and it might not be the right timing. And what's beautiful about that is that trial pack is a seed planted. Okay? So many, many times, and I'm sure if you talk to the seasoned coaches on here, many times, 6 months down the road, maybe that timing wasn't right for that person, but they come back and they say, hey, okay, I think I'm ready to get started on a program. okay? But having this languaging of decide which option is best for you, it's under the assumption like you got such awesome results, we're gonna continue to get those results, and I'm gonna continue to coach you until you've reached your goal, okay? And again, you can see at the beginning here, right? Happy day 4, oh my goodness, girl, 3 pounds in 3 days, or oh my goodness, what was your favorite part? And they're like, I felt so good. Like I had energy to get stuff done. We celebrate that. Whatever that is, whether it's pounds, whether it's inches, whether it's feeling good, feeling awake, feeling full, whatever those results are, we celebrate because we know that results come in multiple ways, and non-scale victories are just as big as those scale victories, okay? So again, this piece will happen in person if you're meeting with them to check their results, okay? Check their results, celebrate with them, ask them what was their favorite part, right? Because that's what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you what the best part was, and you're gonna be able to celebrate that piece with them and transition into whether you're sitting down and going through the flip book with them, showing them the different program options, or whether they have watched the video, okay? So then we do the meal plan walkthrough, and this is really important as well, because this is the difference between, hey, I'm not just selling you products. I am your coach, and I'm gonna help you get results. Okay, and that happens through that meal plan walkthrough, just like when we do that wellness profile. Okay, so we're not like, peace out, Girl Scout, you're done with your trial, see you later, right? No, we're gonna help you lose that 20 pounds. Okay, so when we do the meal plan walkthrough, we're talking about the power of protein. Again, if you haven't, we've all been clients on this call, so we've heard this stuff ourselves being in that client position, but your coach is gonna go through this with you as you have someone transition into a program this week. Okay, power of protein, the meal plan instructions. What is it going to look like on a day-to-day basis for you? Okay, customer loyalty program. Okay, so this piece is huge, you guys. The customer loyalty program, this is also going to be a piece of our action items this week to activate our loyalty program. But this is so key. So when somebody enters into the customer loyalty program, and everybody who becomes a client, we get enrolled in this program. Okay, but when they do, they earn different points. Okay, this is something that is done right online, and they earn product points and activity points. Okay, they earn product points for being consistent with their ordering. Okay, and when they earn those points, Herbalife sends them a gift, and they're pretty sweet gifts, okay, and rewards them for consistency with their program. Is that something that you would like your clients to have? Consistency with their program, ordering month after month, yes, okay? And then they also earn points for activity points, okay? So activity points are a variety of different things. Bringing someone into the nutrition club with them, having someone join a fit challenge with them, okay? They get points for doing different activities. Okay, they also get gifts for those, and your coach can walk through you with this as you're setting up your program. But what's powerful about this, you guys, is that a lot of times when you have somebody plugging into the customer loyalty program and they're like, Sherry, I just got my 25th point. I'm so excited. I know that means my next prize is coming. Like they are jacked up and they are bringing people with them. And they're like, you gotta meet my coach, Emma. She is awesome. They're earning points. A lot of times, you guys, these are the people who are going to be your best coaches or your best team members who want to do exactly what you're doing and help other people. Because what are they doing? They're rocking their programs and they're talking to people, right? Just like Kyle talked about, using, wearing, and talking. So the customer loyalty program really helps us to identify those people, okay? The other big piece of this is we have a referral system associated with it. Okay, and this is something that your coach is going to walk through this with you this week, especially as we have people upgrading to their programs. But the referral piece is huge because that begins to bring people, they're already getting results, right? It's like, hey, Sam, as people are noticing your results, make sure to send them my way. We've got an awesome referral program. I'd love to show you how you can get a discount on your products. Okay, all of a sudden their ear, it's like, okay, I get a discount on my products? What? Right? And you are getting referrals, which also helps build your business, okay? So your coach will go through that more in depth with you this week, okay? And then the last important part of the meal plan walkthrough is to set up that weigh-in, okay? Setting up that weigh-in, whatever that looks like, whether you're doing a weekly weigh-in with this person. Maybe you're talking on the phone because they're long distance, or you're meeting through Zoom. Maybe it's every 2 weeks, okay? But that weigh-in piece is so important because that's the accountability. It's totally different when you are meeting with someone, again, in person, on the phone, or on Zoom, and you're telling about how your week went. You might be a little more conscientious about what you're eating on the weekends, right? If you're meeting with your coach on Monday, okay? That weigh-in piece is so important for accountability, okay? Then we add them to the Herbacrew Loyal Customer Facebook page, okay? So you will be added to this if you are not already added to this. This is where your loyal customers or your new clients are going to go, okay? They'll be added to this group page, and on this page, you guys, we post recipes, we post new products that we're highlighting, we highlight our loyal customers as they earn gifts and as they send you referrals, okay? But really, this is a community for them to be a part of, okay? A community for them to see other people getting results. So maybe when they're struggling, they see somebody's picture posted and Sarah's down 10 pounds. They're like, okay, gosh, last week Sarah was down 7 pounds and this week she's down 10. Like, I can totally do this, okay? They have a community, a place to ask questions, a place to get ideas, all of these things that help them change these habits on their journey, okay? And for us as coaches, commenting and liking on every post we see adds to that community. Everybody loves when their pictures get commented or liked on, okay? Everybody loves being able to, when they ask a question, have people jump on and be able to give answers, okay? So as coaches, that's our job, whether it's your client or not, commenting and liking on every post that they see and really being intentional with it, right? Going to that page and saying, have I liked every post on here, okay? And then also making sure that you are highlighting your team members in there as well and posting different fun recipes. So we will make sure that you are added to that page, okay? And here's how we sum this all up, right? Okay, so on average, right, from the invitation process to them starting on a program, I would say it takes an average of 30 to 45 minutes, okay? Typically that initial wellness profile can take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, depending on maybe how many questions they have. We do their meal plan walkthrough and get them all set up, okay? But here's the key thing, you guys. Take a peek at this left-hand side, okay? This is for a Lean and Fit program, which is the most basic program that people upgrade to after their 3-day trial packs. For you as a coach, okay, 25%, if you are at the 25% discount level, every Lean and Fit program that goes out the door, you profit $43.72 on. Wow. 30 to 45 minutes and you just profited almost $45. Wow, right? And this call is called Get to SC, which is the 35% discount, okay? So that's what we're focusing on. Our goal is that these 3 weeks of this call series that you are at that 35% discount, where now you are profiting for every Lean and Fit program that goes out the door, $61.21. Wow. And you can see the 42%, and then our ultimate goal is that 50%, that supervisor position, okay? And now for doing the same amount of work with a client that you did at the 25%, same amount of work, but you're at the 50%, every Lean and Fit program that goes out the door, you profit $87.45. Wow. Where else do you find that? I just like to think about it this way. How many hours would you have to work at a part-time job to be able to create that? Is this 5 clients? Mm-hmm. Okay, and our goal is 5 to 7 clients. 5 to 7 clients each month. So if we're focusing on that 5 to 7, is this 25?
No. 43.
Okay. So our goal is 5 clients this month, you guys, 5 to 7, okay? And at the 25% discount, if you're working with 5 clients on a Lean and Fit program, not even a Lean and Fit Advanced or a Lean and Fit Ultimate, that's $218.60 profit. That's a big deal, right? How many hours would you have to work, right? How many hours would you have to work a part-time job to be able to create that? And the beautiful thing is that you can have as many Sams, as many Marias, as many clients that you can take care of. Okay? As you can take care of. And you can see here, volume points for a Lean and Fit program, 150.85. Okay, 150.85. So if you're having 5 to 7 clients, right, it's 500 documented volume points to reach that 35%. 500 documented volume points, okay? If you have 5 clients at a Lean and Fit program, you have reached that 35% discount, you guys. You have reached that senior consultant position, okay? So then it comes to, what is your goal, okay? It comes back to that goal sheet, right? We all have different goals. We all have different varying incomes that we're working to achieve, right? But if you have a light bill, right, you've got an electric bill and it's $120 and it's got to be paid this week, right? That's the power of retail. You can say, I need to earn $120, okay? How many clients do I need, right? How many clients do I need? And there is power in that. There is power in that versus waiting for that next paycheck. You've got the control to be able to go make a difference in someone's life, right? And to also be able to help yourself at the same time. And that is powerful. Okay, so are we good on the client flow? Okay. All right, you guys. So last topic for the evening, we are going to talk about events. Okay, so I'm just going to stop sharing so we can all see. Who has been to an event? Raise your hand. Yes. Who has absolutely loved the event that they've been at and it's been life-changing for them? Yes, absolutely. Okay. So you guys, we are an event-based business. Okay. An event-based culture. Okay. And when we attend events, this is where we get our learning, right? This is where we get our tools and our education to grow our business and to fast track our business. Okay. I always think about it this way, right? Like, I love being self-employed. I love being self-employed because it differs in the fact from going into a clock in, clock out job. I don't have to clock in. I don't have to clock out on somebody else's timesheet. Beautiful thing about being self-employed. Okay. Now here's the thing about being self-employed. You got to make sure that you've got some clock in and clock out times if you're going to make it work for yourself, right? Our events are our clock in and our clock out times. Those are our non-negotiable, growing our business, investing in ourself times. Okay. So importance of events, right? You get to learn while you earn, right? This is a class. This is such a much smaller scale, right? But we're earning while we're learning, yes? Right? When we attend the event, it's so much bigger than that, okay? Motivation, it's really important that we're recharged ourselves, right? It goes back to that confidence. When you have confidence in the products, you have confidence in what you're doing, you have confidence in yourself, you're motivated to get out there and get after your goals, you present yourself with a different presence, okay? And then you get in-depth training that really is going to fast track your growth, okay? And truthfully, you guys, the importance of events, like, this is how we become successful. If you want to grow your business, events are how we do that, okay? And many of us on this call are on this call growing our business with the goal of becoming a nutrition club operator, okay? And because events are so important, that's one of our requirements to be an operator, okay? Is that you're attending all of the events. So along with that, what we're going to do is we're actually going to put all of the events for the rest of the year on our thread. Okay, so it'll be really important that you mark that off and put those on your calendar and really work your schedule around that 1 or 2 days a month. Okay, so our next event, you guys, is going to be October Leadership Development Weekend. Okay, this is October 21st and 22nd, which is next weekend. Okay, and this is a little different. Okay, so many of us have been to either a nutrition club training or to a success training seminar, an STS, okay? This is a little bit different in the fact that it is a corporate sponsored event, meaning that Herbalife is the one that puts it on, okay? So Herbalife prepares the whole weekend, and really it is a step up from an STS. You get more in-depth training, okay? It's so much deeper. It's a higher level training talking about different things that won't be trained on at an STS, okay? And really, guys, it's going to fast track your business, okay? Those who attend events versus those who don't see a huge, significant increase in the speed or the rate at which their business grows than those who do not attend the event. So this is fast track for your business so that you can make a greater impact in the community and make a bigger difference in people's lives. And Saturday night, okay, I don't know who's done the gem training, but if you are a Sapphire and you love to party, Saturday night, October Leadership Development Weekend, there's going to be an 80s party.
Woo!
So we all dress up and there's a DJ and we go celebrate at the party and hang out as a team and have a really great time after a day of training and really investing in ourselves. Okay? So, you guys, if you're serious about growing your business, these next two weeks, it's go time to do everything that you can do to qualify for this event. Okay? And this is not open to preferred members. So they're going to be speaking to us at a distributor level, okay? So to attend the event, you must have 1,000 documented volume points prior to the event, okay? 1,000 documented volume points. Many of you are already working on this piece, which is awesome. And many of you who are just starting have trial packs out, people who are in the follow-up process who are going to be upgrading in this coming week, okay? What this really breaks down to, if you're like, hey, like I just need to know how many clients I need to work with. This breaks down to about 7 clients, okay? 7 clients. And the cool thing, you guys, is that if you're following the action items, you are on track for those 7 clients, okay? So one of our action items this week, you guys, is going to be to get with your coach and to really put a plan in place so that you can get those 1,000 documented volume points before next weekend so that you can have your butt in the seat at the October Leadership Development Weekend and really be trained and set your business off to fast track growth. Okay? And that's going to bring us to our action items, you guys. So go ahead and write these down. Okay? So first action item for the week. Package your product story. Okay? And I love this, you guys. Practice in the mirror. Like say it to yourself over and over and over and over again, right? So it becomes natural. Practice it with your coach. Okay? Set up your Goal Herbalife website and activate your loyal customer program. Okay? So your coach is going to be able to help you do this and to show you how to do that. Okay, but this is the piece where these clients are coming this week, right? We're going to have those clients getting started on their programs. We got to have our Goal Herbalife website and our loyal customer program set up so that we can accommodate those clients. Okay, get 5 3-day trial packs out this week and complete 5 wellness profiles with your coach. And this week, we're going to tag team it. Okay, so you're going to do part of the profile and your coach is going to do part of the profile, okay? And we're going to switch off which pieces each person does so that we can begin to learn and begin practicing speaking it ourselves. So our goal is 5 3-day trial packs this week, and you're going to tag team them with your coach after having watched them and taken great notes on the 5 they did this past week, okay? Speak or walk through the client flow with your coach. Okay, it begins with the invitation process, right? Then we set the appointment, okay? Wellness profile. So going through that client flow. Add all event dates to your calendar. So we will go ahead and we will post them to the thread, adding them to the calendar, okay? And then setting your goal with your coach. How am I going to get to that 1,000 documented volume points and make travel arrangements for October LDW? Okay, post your wins each day. And then listening to the next hour and 30 minutes of 7 strategies this week. I'll leave this up here for just a couple more seconds as we're writing down. Okay. All right, you guys. So that is going to go ahead at 9:29. That is going to conclude our second Get to SC call. Congratulations, you guys. And we'll just have everybody unmute as we are getting off here. And we're going to say peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Good night, you guys. Go ahead and unmute.
Deuces.
Thank you.
Bye.